Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In exactly 7 days, pretty much to the hour from today, I'm going to be getting on an airplane, flying from Cleveland to JFK, from JFK to Geneva, Switzerland, and then from Geneva, Switzerland, I'm going to take a shuttle to Chamonix, France, and from there, I'm going to be starting the Tour du Mont Blanc. The Tour du Mont Blanc is a hike that I've been thinking about for a very long time. It's an 110-mile hike around Mont Blanc. Mont Blanc is the highest mountain in Europe. It's part of the Alps. And this hike goes through France, Switzerland, and Italy. Honestly, it's hard to believe that it's finally happening because I booked my flights last October of 2022. And pretty much since then, I've been thinking about this trip, planning out my itinerary. I'm going alone. I don't have any kind of tour company or group helping me plan this trip, so it's been a lot of figuring out where I'm going to spend each night, figuring out where I'm going to get my food, figuring out what routes I'm going to take if there's good weather versus bad weather. It's been a lot to think about and plan for, but I'm a week away now and all the planning's been done. There's pretty much nothing else to do except get euros. I still need to figure out exactly how many euros and Swiss francs I need. That's stressing me out. And pack. I'm so excited, I can't wait. I'm gonna take you along and make videos of the whole experience. Yeah. It still doesn't feel real. Maybe it'll feel real when I'm in Europe. I don't know. There it is, my inReach.
Screen with the handle, whatever that. Those look pretty much the same to me. Oh, you know what I really love about? These are the front triangle outside the screen with the handle at the peak. My ground was going to be this soft. Isn't it a pretty big house for how light it is?
It'd be tight for 2 weeks.
What do you guys think?
Looks good.
No sunflower seeds allowed.
Huh? Let me get in here, Ross.
No, junk. Keep your junk out. Yeah. He's trying to bring
I could just see Isaac's
here. This is us figuring out how many people can fit in a Z-Pack duplex. Definitely a lot more crowded with these two.
Oh, I think it's great, okay? What's up, guys? Welcome to the vlog. We're just hanging out. We're doing durability testing. You want me to simulate what would happen if a hurricane?
No.
Oh, yeah. Where are you camping at? Wait, is this your Europe trip?
Yeah.
Dang, I thought that was next year.
Wait, are you for real?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's like, is this your Europe trip? I thought that was next year.
It is Europe, right?
Explain yourself.
I'm just chilling.
So I finally, as you saw, had a chance to practice setting up my new tent. I have had it for a long time, but of course I waited. The last 2 weeks, I've probably gone to my parents' house like 4 different times because I wanted to set it up in their yard versus my yard here at the apartment, just because it's more so in a neighborhood and not on open streets for everyone to watch. But every time I went over there, it started raining, or it was raining, the ground was wet, and while I could put my tent up in those conditions, I didn't really feel like doing that when I didn't have to. So finally got over there today. My dad and I figured out how to set it up together, and then of course my whole family piled in. So I still have a lot I have to do. Still need to do laundry, kind of get my apartment cleaned up. I like have everything laid out for packing, but I need to actually pack it into my suitcase. I was waiting until I did this whole thing before I started trying to organize it all in there. I still have some stuff for work I have to do. I am flying to Geneva tomorrow. I do not live in Rochester, so that is not correct. I am not asleep, even though it is well past 10 p.m. and I still have laundry in the dryer. But I will be flying to Geneva tomorrow. Cannot wait. Yummy. Time to head out. Delayed. Not great.
Ladies and gentlemen, the punch before 27 to JFK, gate before.
This is crazy. The view from this church. Mont Blanc is somewhere out there. I don't know where. Tour du Mont Blanc. My luggage was supposed to be coming on a flight last night from JFK to Geneva. That flight, along with like 1,400 other flights, were canceled, and there's no longer an online status of where my bags are, what's happening. Luckily with the AirTag, I can tell that they are in fact still at JFK. So luckily today is a non-hiking day, which I had planned, but I'm a little bit worried that I'm not going to be able to start my hike when I wanted to. In Chamonix that has availability the 18th through the 20th, so I at least will have a place to sleep for 2 additional nights. Hopefully my luggage can arrive within that time frame. Waiting for this Delta representative to message me back because I can't get through to anyone on a phone. They said a specialist for baggage assistance is going to be available by chat in 17 minutes, so while we're still not worst case scenario, things have gotten a little rough. Basically, my flight from Cleveland to JFK was delayed by a few hours. I ran to make my connecting flight. My phone said I ran 0.9 miles. I made it. I'm pretty sure the gate was closed. Like the doors were closed. There were 2 guys like there where you check people in. And I think they could just like see the pure like desperation and exhaustion and like franticness in my expression. I was not speaking clearly at all, but they let me on. I was like literally the last one on the plane. With international flights, they close the gate 15 minutes before your departure time. And at that point it was like 5 or 10 minutes before the departure time. So I made it on the plane. My luggage didn't. So I arrived in Geneva as planned yesterday. I went to the baggage claims office and I talked with them, and they got it booked on a flight out of JFK to Geneva last night. My dad texted me and he said, oh, it's a good thing you made it out when you did, because they would have rebooked me on that same flight that my bags ended up on if I had been like literally a minute later to my gate. There was a headline that 1,400 flights out of the Northeast were canceled because of severe storms. So he sends me that like, oh, yay, it's a good thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, my luggage like was on that flight. So yeah, So my luggage isn't coming today. The Delta app no longer is telling me like what flight it's booked on, so I have no clue if/when it's going to be coming. I have numbers that were given to me to call about luggage. I don't know if it's just European phones or things aren't open, but like I hadn't been able to get through. This morning I was at a bar where I got an espresso at another hotel, and I asked them if I could use their phone. One of the bartenders is letting me use his cell phone to try and call, and he's even trying to call and he can't get through. I checked into my hotel yesterday. I had to buy myself, like I got a new shirt, I got like toothpaste, a comb. I brought most of my cores, my computer, all the stuff I kind of need. Thank goodness I brought my contacts, because if I was gonna be blind over here too, that would have been such a struggle. I've been talking for like 5 minutes now. I don't know what I'm gonna put into this actual video. It's been crazy. Today I had tickets to take the gondola up to Aiguille du Midi. I don't think I'm saying that right. Basically, it's this gondola that you can take up to one of the highest points near Mont Blanc to have a really good view. I got amazing pictures and videos up there. It was an unreal experience. I'm so glad that I didn't let this sidetrack me, and you know, I wanted to still do that, enjoy that before coming back to deal with all of these issues. I plan to have an extra day here, so I already have this hotel booked for tonight at least. I tried to extend my stay here, but they don't have rooms available. I did find another hotel in Chamonix that has a room available the next 2 nights, so I booked that. I was supposed to start my Tour du Mont Blanc from Luggage tomorrow. My hope is that I can just do a day hike. If anything, you know, that'll be easier, because that was gonna be like my steepest, toughest day right off the bat, and it'll be nice to do it with just like a light day pack. Luckily too, I packed my hiking shoes in the small carry-on bag that I brought because they didn't fit in my suitcase. Like, that crazy that happened. I'm gonna more so focus on like a day at a time. There's a chance my luggage will get on a flight tonight and arrive sometime tomorrow while I'm doing my day hike. You know, that's, I feel like, best case scenario at this point, so I'm just gonna keep my fingers crossed. I still have not connected me with a representative. Oops, someone's typing. I'm back in my hotel room. I have everything pretty much laid out. So shorts, jacket, t-shirt, socks, hat, new hat. I like that hat. I'm gonna use that. I brought my hip belt from home in my carry-on, luckily. New water sack. Luckily I brought this, so I have my guidebook. Then a lot of this is stuff that I had. I did get a new like whistle, compass. I did get some new Advil, but everything else over on this side is things that I had. This is just the backpack that I use for carry-on, but I have used it for day hikes in the past. It's a really good versatile backpack. I do also have my shoes, and I'm so grateful. So that's everything that I have at this point for hiking. I am going to start tomorrow morning at Luggage and then hike up to La Brevante, and then from there La Flégère. And then from La Flégère, instead of having dinner at the refuge, camping beneath the refuge, I'm instead going to take the gondola back down to Chamonix, and hopefully at that time my actual luggage will have arrived here as well. I'm feeling like that's a little bit optimistic at this point, seeing as I still haven't heard an update from Delta on what they're doing with my bag at all. So fingers crossed on that. The contingency planning is gonna get a little bit more wonky. I was really lucky with this first stage that I'm doing, being Luggage to La Flégère, is really easy to do as like a day hike from Chamonix. It's much more tricky after that, and I'm just hoping that everything is here and so I can kind of get back on track with my original plan. I still had a really good time exploring Geneva yesterday, Chamonix today. It's a really beautiful little town. They have just about every store you would need for camping, backpacking, all of that. I probably could get everything that I needed here, but that would be very expensive. And I don't know how well I'm going to be reimbursed by my airline for all of this. For now, I think we have a plan. I'm excited about tomorrow. I'm probably going to sign off for the night and for this kind of pre-TMB video, but I am glad that you joined and watched, and hopefully you were less stressed watching this than I've been filming it. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm here. I probably would still be in New York right now if I had not ran to my gate and gotten there a minute later. My fingers are crossed. We will see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.